Welcome back to Anglicans in Action. This week's action idea is in response to a common question I am asked when speaking at churches. Similar to those dealing with grief after an abortion, how can we help women who we know are hurting after the death of their child through miscarriage or stillbirth? The American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists estimates that 10% of pregnancies end in miscarriage. So it is important to recognize there are many women sitting in our congregations silently struggling with grief and doubt after the death of their baby. Elizabeth Ministry is a program that covers topics of infertility, prenatal and infant crisis, miscarriage, and child loss. We commend their resources and support programs to you. Visit their website at elizabethministry.org to learn about their resources for hope and healing. In addition, Comfort, Hope, and Peace in the Midst of Pregnancy Loss is a booklet that covers the story of Michael and Kimberly Davis. The couple shares their story of grief, the great pain and sadness they experienced from the miscarriage of their daughter. Their hope is that it will do just as the title says, and provide others with comfort and hope and peace during the grieving process. To learn more about the booklet or to receive a copy, please go to the Anglicans for Life store on our website and look under booklets. Sharon Fox, founder of the Brave Penny, a nonprofit ministry focused on ministering to those who grieve, has written a wonderful little book entitled A Precious Loss. It is designed to help families and individuals that have experienced the death of a child through infant illness, miscarriage, sudden infant death syndrome, or stillbirth. The publication will encourage those hurting to find the path to healing and consolation in Christ. Imagine if Christians, as mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers, we could acknowledge the burden of miscarriage. In the world around us, there is little solace for those grieving for miscarriage. Though relatively common, miscarriage is a topic whispered in obstetricians' offices but rarely discussed in a society that regards the unborn, especially at the earliest stages of pregnancy, as disposable non-entities. When we believe life begins at conception, we must recognize that the mother dealing with the miscarriage is grieving an unborn person with a soul. The loss of that unique individual leaves an enormous void in the lives of parents and echoes doubts and insecurities that Satan wants them to believe, that God is not for us and that he is not with us in our grief. But the truth is, God is with us and for us even, especially in our pain. This week, I encourage you to ask the Lord to show you someone who could use that message. Ultimately, the greatest antidote to grief is empathy. When we understand that God not only feels our heartbreak and sees it, but is with us in it, it becomes natural to want to receive the healing that only He can provide. As Anglicans for Life, it is our mission to be the conduit for that kind of transformational healing. I'm Georgette Forney for Anglicans in Action.